It's important to the Marines at Marine Corps Forces Central Command because it's a part of, he is part of our legacy.
And they came to honor one of their own, a fallen hero who was born and raised in Ybor City.
Marine First Lieutenant Baldomero Lopez earned the Medal of Honor during the Korean War. Today, a group of Marines gathered to remember Lopez for his service and sacrifice, a lesson they say that's just as relevant today. Here's 8 on your side's Jeff Patterson.
Out of all of the graves and all of the markers here at the Centro Asturiano Cemetery, it would be rather easy to overlook this one rather modest headstone. But right here is buried a real Tampa war hero that the Marines of today say should not be forgotten. A photograph of Lieutenant Baldomero Lopez is one of the most iconic images in Marine Corps history. It shows Lopez carrying an M1 carbine, leading his Marines over a seawall in combat during the Battle of Incheon in Korea in 1950. This image and its importance is not lost on Major General Paul Rock.
Hard to find a photo that better exemplifies the sort of follow-me spirit of leadership that Lieutenant Lopez exemplified.
General Rock is the commander of Marine Corps Forces, U.S. Central Command. Today, he joined a group of young Marines to spruce up the gravesite of Lieutenant Lopez.
I think I and all the Marines who came out today are honored to be a part of the organization that has heroes such as Lieutenant Lopez.
During the Battle of Incheon, Lopez, a graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy, was preparing to throw a grenade and was then hit by automatic weapons fire. The grenade fell to the ground, and Lopez, seriously wounded, rolled on top of the grenade to protect his men. Lopez was killed. For that action, Lopez earned the Medal of Honor. Knowing what he did that day and learning from it is why Lance Corporal Ashley BECKERS is here.
Knowing about the people that did their heroic things in the past, that when we're in like stressful situations, it really sets a standard for us.
After caring for the grave of Lieutenant Lopez, the Marines fanned out to care for other graves and the cemetery itself. This is where many early Cuban immigrants and cigar factory workers are buried, the very people Lieutenant Lopez grew up with. Also here are the grave sites of other veterans and other Marines. And Corporal Tyler Lewis says it's important to remember them, too.
As Marines, we'll always take care of our own, and that doesn't just mean Marines now here that we're serving here in Tampa. That means Marines that have served before will always come back and make sure that we honor them and we never forget what other Marines in the past have done.
So today, those young Marines came here to honor the memory of Lieutenant Lopez and to remember that iconic photo of him going over the seawall in Incheon, and to say that even today, Lieutenant Lopez is an example they can follow. In Tampa, Jeff Patterson, 8 on your side.